nature. I absolutely love nature. And sometimes you have to experience nature to appreciate it. Sitting out and hear the birds song. There's a cool breeze. I hear the bees. And since we've been planting all these trees, well, it's made a massive difference. It gives the little critters, what have you, something to either entertain themselves or look for a little critter to eat. You know, it's nature, isn't it? It's life cycle and all that. It's important. There's so much stuff going on in the world that is negative. It's nice to have that retreat, have that place you can go to appreciate nature by experiencing it. It's so important, especially with all the trials and tribulations of modern life and the worries and woes of what's going on in the world, including the climate crisis. But I hope you can hear that. It's just, since we've been planting all these trees, it's changed. This piece of land, this area's changed because we've been attracting the wildlife to this land. I suppose they feel safe. Won't be us feeding the birds and what have you, and making copious amounts of birdhouses, you know, and bat roosts, hedgehog houses, insect houses, all sorts of little houses for all little creatures, great and small. Well, mainly small actually, but not. It's like even the moles and stuff. Like we don't go around killing the moles. They're on the field. It doesn't matter. The little mammals, you know, all part of the life cycle. You know, they provide the food for the owls and the predators and what have you. And often we can sit here and we can see the hawks just sitting on the post, just literally there, watching what's going on, or the owls sitting on the corner, you know, on the ridge of the barn. Maybe the little chouettes, you know, little small owls, little tiny owls, or the big ones. And then comes the evening. We sit in the dark and watch the bats flying around. It's amazing. Nature is amazing. It just is. And it has an ability to heal. Predator. Has this ability to heal. But sometimes it requires a little bit of intervention, a little bit of human intervention to help it. Whether it is politically or whether it be actually putting a spade in the ground. And for us, we're planting trees. Planting lots and lots of trees. We're setting little bits of land aside for, you know, for wild grasses and wildflowers, etc. But predominantly we're planting trees, because obviously it'd take a long time. And that's what my grandfather say to me when he's planting a tree anyways. And I say, who do it for? He was quite old at the time. But Granddad, you're never going to be getting any fruit. It's a fruit tree it was. You're never going to get any fruit off this tree. You know, Dad, you're getting on a bit now. I was quite young at the time. And he did pass away, obviously, you know. And he said to me, it's not for me, it's for you. You know, even then, when I was quite young, I almost brought a tear to my eye, and I don't generally cry about stuff. It's just lovely what you can do for other people. It's humbling. It's not just what we need to push back about me. We need to think about other people, things that we can do for other people, future generations, tomorrow's children. That is important, isn't it? Oh, have I got it all wrong? Of course it's important. I think most people agree that, you know, we want security, environmental security for our children. We want them to have a good future. We want them to be healthy. And experiencing the environment to appreciate it is where it all starts. Sometimes we just got to get out of the house, take the children with us, man. Even if it's just a park. Or for instance, you live in, I don't know, Norfolk, where I'm from, you know, go to the coast, walk along the beach road, the beach lane, what have you, if the cliffs aren't completely eroded now. walking on the beach. Look at the old cuttlefish skeletons and stuff like that, the cuttlefish bones and the shells and stones weathered by the sea, the power of the sea. We need to take it in and absorb it. If we are to truly appreciate our surroundings, instead of just dismissing it because, I don't know, we like our so-called creature comforts, which is the thing that's likely to destroy us, we need to get out. Go for a walk. Watch the butterflies, there's one over there, a white one, a very white one, in fact, there you go, in the grass. It's just lovely, isn't it? It really is. I know. Experience wildlife makes you a better person. Experiencing nature makes you a better person. When it rains, don't worry about flipping, how I'm going to get wet. Get wet. Experience nature. Just stand in the rain. Strip off naked. Just stand there, and get rained on. Just experience nature. Don't make a habit of that. But just, if it's windy, lean against the wind and see whether or not you can stay upright. It's just enjoy it instead of being frightened of it. Oh, I've got dirty hands, so blooming what? Just don't lick your fingers. It's just, I think it's sad where we're headed, considering where we were from. Everything these days have to be so pristine. Pristine lawns, neat borders, neat this, neat that. Perfectly square houses and flat walls. Let's embrace nature and work with it. I just think it's important. I might be wrong. What say you? Leave it in the comments down below. But before I go though, please allow me to ask for your help. Now, I did mention in this video about us planting trees. Well, consider we've got no money. It's a project that me and my dear wife are doing here, but so far we've had lots of support. It's been brilliant, but we need to push ahead. We need to try and plant more trees and get more timber for the bat boxes and stuff like that, and the birdhouses. And we ask for your help. There is a link in the description down below. And there's a GoFundMe link where you can make a contribution. And what we'll do is you can make a request as well, we'll plant a tree on your behalf, or make a bat box or birdhouse or something for you. But also we'll either write on, or laser burn onto the birdhouses, your name, or maybe a memory of a loved one, or a newborn. Pet even. So it can be birdhouses, bird boxes, but also trees. We're planting, putting signs with the trees. We've been doing that. And we're trying to plant more than 1,000 trees. There will be more than 1,000 trees. We've done 550. So it's a lot of work, It's not just stick them in the ground and forget about them. You've got to think, because you get too many losses. You've got to water them as well. We need the boughs. There's so much stuff we need. We need a better way of cutting the grass. It's took me 3 cuts to get this down because there's been so much rain because we haven't got the right machine. We really do need some help. We may even put it on X-Help, try and get some people over to give us the help to help us get the trees in the ground faster and stuff like that, and the maintenance side of it, to keep on top of it all. So we can help the trees to grow faster. Give them a better chance. We've been feeding them and that as well. These are comfrey, and there is stuff to be done. So if you do want to take part, leave a comment down below. But also, if you want to make a contribution, there is the GoFundMe link down below, which is basically make a contribution. And for that, we'll put a tree in the ground, like I say, or bird boxes and stuff, and then we'll make signs to go with it. I think it's a nice idea, don't you? Don't need to be a lot. No. If you want a tree, we'll do it for 20 quid. You put a tree in the ground for 20 quid and make a sign with a tree, you know. But if you want to give it a bit more, that obviously helps with the other things that we need. We're saving up at the moment for this machine, because like anything like that, it's not cheap. Now, we might have a nice house, we might have lots of land, but what we don't have is money. So we're fortunate in many ways, but we can't afford to do it on our own. So we do appreciate everyone who has, obviously, we appreciate very much so, in fact, who's helped us with this project. Anyway, leave in the comments down below. Toodaloo.